Ow. I just like poked my nose, like the top of my nostril with my fingernail there. I do need to cut my fingernails, by the way, but that has nothing to do with the video. I was trying to wave hello to you, you simpletons. I'm just kidding. You mongrels, just kidding. Just on my Gilgamesh timing, which is funny because I haven't even watched Fate since like 6 days ago. No, 7, 6, 7. Sorry, I've been also putting that in a lot of my reactions lately. I don't know why. It's not even fucking funny. Like 7 days ago, the last fake episode came out because it is technically Saturday now. It is 1 a.m. So it is technically Saturday. My brain is still on Friday because obviously I haven't gone to sleep yet. Reason I haven't gone to sleep yet is because I gotta react to this. What? You don't have to. You could go to. Shut the fuck up. I cannot sleep knowing that this has been unlistened to, unwatched. Get the fuck out of my face. Back up. Damn. Stay back there. You know what? I got this chair now. I can do this. Don't ignore the fact that my pants aren't matching my sweater. Like I said, it's 1 in the morning. I'm not wearing a fucking fit to record a video. I just got finished watching. Well, let me back up a second. Sorry. Super hyped for this, by the way. I don't know why it sounds like I'm not. It's fucking PinocchioP. Today, as in Friday, not necessarily the 1 hour that has been Saturday thus far, but my brain still computes Friday. It's been an awful day. Which, you know, that happens, right? Normally, I'm the type of person, luckily, you know, don't... My mind is fine, right? Like, we're good. Most of the time I can brush shit off, and we just kind of move on. I don't really revel or, like, you know, just stay in thinking about the bad shit as the day goes on. Normally, like, once it happens, it happens. But I think maybe it's the timing plus, like, the amount of different terrible, stupid shit that happened today. It just all adding up, and just for some reason I found myself even later in the day when things were fine still like fuck, like why is you know, just not feeling great. But I only bring that up because not only did I know that, like, okay, at least things should get better because I'm finally getting to watch Cosmic Princess Kaguya, which I just fucking finished and it was absolutely fucking amazing. But I got my favorite Vocaloid artist waiting for me. And I know this would be a perfect way to end off the day. And then I overshot it. It is now Saturday, so whoops. But yeah, no, all things aside, we're good. I just thought it'd be an intro. I don't even know. I don't know. Look, I can't afford therapy, so I talk to you guys. Let's get it. PinocchioP playing Immortal featuring Hatsune Miku. Ooh, playing Immortal. Okay, I don't know why this is my first time seeing the title because I always see him tease the songs. I was probably too busy thinking about a joke that I wanted to say, and I was gonna save it for later, but I'll just spoil it now. I was gonna make like a Egyptian dancing noises joke or whatever the term is. That one song that everyone was yapping about. I was going to joke about that because this happens to have, like, an Egyptian theme. Obviously coincidental. I don't think PinocchioP made this song fucking, like, 2 days ago. But that was like, my banger joke. Normally, I don't plan jokes. Normally, my jokes are, like, timing off of real life and just, you know, snap right when something happens and you make the joke, right? But I did have that banger in the back of my pocket, and then I messed it up anyways. I don't even remember what it was because it's 1 in the morning. But, yeah, playing Immortal. To be fair, there's a lot of songs that deal with time and stuff. I'm more, I really like a lot of his songs have to do with love. Sometimes it overlaps, but he does have a few songs that deal with time and death and things. Reincarnation Apple, 230 Remaining, two very recent ones that are like, you know, they deal with this concept. This one, this should be interesting is what I'm saying. Also, if my nose is sniffling, it's because it's cold as shit. I've had this heater on 70 degrees for the last, like, 5 hours. I know. First off, rest in peace the energy bill. I'm sorry. But I'm fucking freezing. Second off, it's still cold. It doesn't matter. I should have just turned it off because I'm still cold regardless. But the game is the game. I've yet to wait. It's been 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes. I literally told myself, I said, all right, Eddie. I was pre-gaming in the mirror. I had to go take a piss after the movie because, you know, sometimes you gotta piss after a movie. It's a long time. And I was like, all right. Low-key tired. Should probably go to sleep soon, but we're gonna record this video. Let's get in and out. Let's not talk too long. You know, make the video maybe 6 or 7 minutes and just dip. But realistically, that's never happened with PinocchioP. I feel like I subconsciously just want to extend this experience longer, because once it's done, I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta wait for the next new song. But at the same time, I get to re-listen to the new one a lot. So I don't know. But I just like yapping to the PinocchioP fans. So, okay. I'm actually done yapping now, though. I see a time. I see the grave. Let's get it. I didn't bring up the lyrics. Let's try that again. Take 2. Now we're 6 minutes in to the video, and just now starting. Well, we're getting the dancing, so I should have made the joke there. I like our initial lines already. This is real preemptive, but maybe it's like after dying, or at least feeling the dying so many times, it's just unfazed, like you're just unfazed. If you look at characters, I mean, a really easy example would be like Deadpool, right? He still feels pain, but like if you watch the movies or whatever, it's just kind of not. I mean, he still talks about it, I guess, but he brushes it off quite well for someone who feels pain like the rest of us, right? Because if I got Immortal right now, I would not be brushing off things the way he does, but that's just that experience. So I'm wondering if it's that type of angle we're going, because it's like to pretend like no damage got through it all. She's not saying there's no damage, but that's the default. Like, oh, this is, you know, this is just one of the things that it is now. Also, that paint is like that real anime, that anime blood censorship type shit. Ooh, oh, that's my comfort character, looking like a model kit. I'll let it play. Okay, no, I'm not gonna. Ah! Hold on. I accidentally almost shut down OBS. No, I don't want to exit. Stay here. I take it all back, because she said some cheap, lousy painkillers. Now I'm like, okay, so this is. I've fallen for the visual, because the visual makes me think, you know, Egyptian, ancient, immortal thing, whatever. But I always forget. We use metaphors to relate to real life. Holy fucking shit. So this could also be taken very easily modern day, because, you know, lousy painkillers, all this, forgetting the pain, feeling / playing immortal, even if you're not, because you're erasing your pain and extending, I don't know, how long you don't feel it. I don't know, depending on what you're taking, it could be different things. I think we're cooking here. But we still got we're only a fifth through the way. So that's the quick maths. Oh, that's so twisted. Yep. That is a fact. That is a fact. Look, man. You might bench 225. You might bench 3,000 million. I might not bench that. But we're both gonna die. I'm kidding. I don't know why I use that as an example. But yeah, no. That is the bright side of life, right? You know, no matter how much shit sucks for you, and you look at someone else and they might be cooking, right? They might. Oh my god, amazing. Guess what? We're both gonna be dead 100 years from now, unless they're like 20 or younger, then I guess they have the chance of becoming like the world. Because isn't the world's oldest person like 126 or something? Isn't that the record? Let me research time. Oldest confirmed. We'll go confirmed. Confirmed human. We don't want any aliens sneaking through. Jean Calment of France, who lived to be 122 years old. I did not know that. For some reason I thought it was someone else. But if she died in 1997, I guess it's recent enough to be able to confirm. Okay, so if you're 22 or younger in 164 days, so I've passed that because I'm gonna be turning 23 next month, so I can't be the oldest person unless I somehow am fucking miraculously living extra. Although there's no way I live into my hundreds anyways, because I'm playing Immortal. Ah, we brought it back to the subject. Holy shit. I don't know. Also, don't take what I said earlier seriously. That is not a good way to think about life. I am literally saying words. I like words, guys. Don't think about life that way. It is unfortunate that we're all gonna die someday. Not something to celebrate, except what do they say in every fucking story ever? Like, or maybe real life. I don't know. I always look at things through the lens of fiction. Maybe it just makes it easier not to process properly, or maybe it makes it easier to process properly. But they always say life only has meaning because it ends, right? So, okay, let's keep going. Yeah, this is very... Don't look at life that way. Hip-hop dancing! Okay, I'm sorry. I keep referencing this thing, and I think I'm saying it, like, completely wrong. I have to look it up. I have to confirm what it is. It's this fucking song. Hold on. Don't want to show anything that I shouldn't. Okay. It's that. And it is called... Well, it's called Osiris Dance, but I'm trying to find the quote. Because people are obviously going to bring it up here, I think. I probably should just pause the video since I have that function. Watch this. Okay, two things. I have confirmed it's hip-hop shaking. Second, one of the experts on Reddit, the thing I was looking at, his username, their username was Ancient Egyptian Balls or something like that. So we had some very genius minds from that specific subject on the topic. So you know I got my information from a good source. But let's continue. I'm sorry. I meant that joke to be very subtle and like the real ones get it. But I've completely ruined it. You know, like a magician telling their secrets. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I did unpause. But yeah, I was saying, I should have just paused it before going on the fucking rant to do the... But I never take advantage of it. The pausing function. Hip-hop dancing! It's not even hip-hop. I know I said that. Oh yeah, the Egyptian shit. Oh, that's hard. Hold on. That was hard when that came in. I also really like the imagery of winding up the back. I know it's here, and it was probably back here in the other ones, unless I'm wrong. Maybe that's why I didn't notice it. So I was gonna say I didn't notice it there, even if it was. Oh, I guess it was. I didn't notice it, but I like it because that is kind of like, once again, the twisting of that is like taking the pill, or you know, you work Monday through Friday or wherever you work, and then you get your break, and it's like you either 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever it is for your situation. It's literally just that recharge. You don't get a chance to fully mentally get back. It's just twisting it enough to get you through another cycle, or whatever you're dealing with in life. So I always like that metaphor as well, and it's cool that it's here. You know, it makes their yeah. I don't know where I'm at. Is it here? Sure. I'm just gonna go back here. I don't know exactly where we're at. Oh, it's a little farther. This is a really interesting song. Was that a slight growl there? I just liked how the voice went on that. I don't like how the heads slide off. I wasn't gonna mention it, but. You know, even that could be like, maybe I'm thinking about this too much, like black and white societal, like the workforce type of thing. But even this could be like society, like, you guys good, you know, work until you die, or, you know, staying in line, you know, doing what we want you to do. Yes, because in my mind so far, Immortal is just that concept of, once again, just, you know, taking whatever you need to take or doing whatever you need to do to get yourself through the next thing. But it also could be like that. Maybe the drug stuff, because the painkiller specifically was mentioned. I could definitely be interpreting strongly too much one side right now. But upon re-listen, I'll probably get some more out of it, you know? I'm also really tired, so like, sorry. That's some satisfying, Ooh! What? I wouldn't say I would laugh it off. I think death is... And look, I get it. It's technically irrational. Well, I don't know. Would you consider death an irrational fear to have? Because I understand, like, it's not scary either. You believe that you're going to go to, like, another plane of existence, and that's amazing for you. Unless you believe you've been a bad enough person to go to the worst part of that, depending on your religion or whatever. But even without that, it's like, okay, it's either amazing afterlife or just nothing. But I won't know that it's nothing. I'll be fucking dead. So I understand that technically that shouldn't freak me the fuck out. But the concept of no longer existing is not fathomable to me, because the only thing I've ever fathomed is existence. This has kept me up at night. Ever since I was like 5 years old, I was like, oh shit, this is all gonna end someday. It freaks me the fuck out. Every year, like, it gets worse. But the game is the game. Also, yeah, that was good. I really enjoyed that. I want to read some comments. The Egyptians believed the most significant thing you could do in your life was die. I was not aware of that. Egyptian culture is something I should probably look more into, because just cultures in general, I like reading, like going down rabbit holes of a bunch of stuff. It's one that I haven't gone down a rabbit hole of, though. Oh, everyone's saying peak reference. So, okay, so I'm missing something then, clearly. Hold on. Am I missing, like, a media reference here? No, Google is telling me, like, this is real. So what fucking reference am I missing here? Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'll be naive. That's okay. Something having to fake being okay when you have chronic pain. That's what I was kind of thinking. One of the things, like, that, like, I know I was talking more about life as a whole, kind of generalizing it, but yes, specifically with the painkiller thing, it's like any sort of pain, just whatever winds you up and keeps you going. And that's, like, even though I didn't mention that specifically, that was kind of what I was getting at with the overall thing. Wake Up Babe, new Pinocchio just dropped. Facts. The song seems to present both a complacency about death/pain and desire to live. despite indicating she doesn't feel. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Like, the fact of being alive being more important than actually living said life. I summarize the first verse as I don't mind dying because I already feel dead. However, the imagery, painkillers, and I'm fine machine laughing it off, fake smiles indicates his complacency has been forced. Paints a picture of someone who's scared of death and diminishes it to a mere joke to suppress her fears. Very true as well. I know I, for one, and many people out there, that anything that's like serious, that just jokes, is it gets through it. I just heard my dad sneeze. That scared the fuck out of me. He just sneezed again. Holy shit. A third sneeze? We sneezed thrice on fight day? Logan Paul, excuse me. That is something that scares me with my aging as well. I have caught myself sneezing instead of a achoo. Achoo! Like my father, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I'm sneezing like a 50-year-old man. What the fuck? But, she's happy. I'm going to read the rest of the comments. Sorry, I know we've already been here 21 minutes. She has a hyperfixation on death, remarking how everyone will die no matter what they do in life, and presents her desire to float forever in a sea of transient life despite the clear contradiction. Therefore, she plays Immortal as a facade. Some people live in great fear of death, which diminishes their quality of life. Hey man, I'm sorry. I feel called out. They experience great anxiety and adopt nihilistic views. If we all die in the end, what's the point of doing anything in life? Hey, I've watched Evangelion. Others adopt an attitude of immortality as a coping mechanism. Maybe that's why I like this so much as like a 14-year-old. It's like, yo, Shinji's just like me, except for like the jerking off on an unconscious person in the hospital part. I never did that. As a coping mechanism for such fears, outwardly ignoring another sneeze. Can you guys hear this? we're getting fucking Jordan numbers out here. Outwardly ignoring death and bloating their sense of self-importance despite how they truly feel. In truth, we shouldn't let our death concern us. See, and I agree. We shouldn't. But that's why I can't control it. It is a part of life and, for most, a distant concern. We just come to accept that life will inevitably end in death. Though not let it control us, we are not immortal, so we should take on every day as it comes. Enjoy the time we have together. Well, yeah, that was neat. That was neat. I say as I'm alone in my room talking to nobody but a camera. Yeah, let's enjoy the time we have together, guys. I love the detail that Miku is a wind-up doll. Yes. I love, yeah. Ooh. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna. Oh, also Rio. I'm gonna talk about this in my or Supercell. I'm gonna talk about this in my Cosmic Princess Kage review. But I'm so happy. Even if it was for that like it brought the goat out of Miku retirement, but that doesn't have to do with this. Thanks for watching. If you somehow made it 23 minutes in, I'm sorry. But subscribe and like the video and comments. What do you think of the song? I guess. Road to 10,000. Kind of cool. Just saying. And I will be reacting to the. I don't know exactly how much new stuff we're gonna have in the album when it drops. Probably like 2 songs, but whatever is out that's new when it drops, I will react to that. So, be there or be square. Har 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 har.